Hello, welcome to a Tao Peace Martial Arts instructional video. This is for white belts and we are going to be covering blocking. The blocks that we're going to cover is starting off with a cross palm block, then a variation, the hand weave, moving into brush blocking, and finally reverse brush blocks. So my name is Instructor Chris and this is Instructor Eric. Let's begin. So if Instructor Eric wants to face me here, and we're just going to look at what the cross palm block would look like. So if I'm throwing punches, my partner is typically closing me. They're using their palm to block the punch. However, if Instructor Eric faces the camera, you'll notice that as he starts to do this block back and forth, that the whole arm, it can be blocking from the tip of the fingers, let's freeze right there, to the elbow could be blocking the kick or the punch that's coming in. The fingers are together and the thumbs tucked in, so it makes the hand a little bit more stable. You'll also notice that if you pull this hand back, it's coming to the opposite ear, so he's not over blocking and extending himself and then hard to come back to make a block on the next strike. So he's being very efficient with just covering basically the head area from ear to ear. Good, let's take a look at this again from a standpoint of where I'm attacking. If I throw a cross punch, my partner may choose to block me with a cross palm and close me. So this means my arm is going to cross my body, harder for me to throw the second punch as quickly. However, if my partner opens me, then it's easier to throw the second punch. So from here, Instructor Eric's going to close me, typically, with his cross palm. You notice here that if he didn't block, the punch should be extending past his head, so it's more realistic. He's not having not to block way out here. It's nice and close and would make contact. If the arms are 90 degrees or maybe up to 120 degrees, he can block sooner. So on the cross palm block, he can make contact with the forearm and not even have to wait for the hand to get even close to his head. Thank you, sir. All right. The next one that we're going to cover is called the hand weave. Can be done with two healthy arms, but in case one arm is damaged, we can go ahead and create a hand weave with our existing good arm. In this case, Instructor Eric's going to do exactly the same cross palm block, but on the way back, he's going to be blocking with the back of his hand and then dropping his weight a little bit, creating a little bit of a weave. And now we're going to do it with a demonstration. So he closes me, he pulls me down, and then can come in the palm strike. One more time, close, close, and palm strike. So the next blocks are more for the lower body. Usually strikes with the legs to the lower torso. The first one is called a brush block. Instructor Eric's going to drop his hand down, keeping his elbow bent. He's going to then ball heel exchange and keeping his head level and towards the camera, but a whole body becomes tapered, so less of an area to hit with a kick. Yeah, let's take a look at that with an actual kick. So as I come in with the kick, I'm being opened up for a kick to the groin. Let's take a look at that again. 1, 2, and through. Excellent. Now, if he wants to take me in the other direction and cover more of the center line, the brush block is then transformed into the reverse brush block. Let's take a look at that from a front point of view. Lead left hand comes down through the center line and then crosses over, carrying the kick off to the side. The elbow still stays bent. There's a ball heel exchange. Let's take a look at that from a front leg kick. So now he's closing me off, which means he can kick this leg here or counter kick however he wishes. So let's take a look from the front view again. Quick review. We have our cross palm, we have our hand weave, we have our brush block, and we have our reverse brush blocks. And that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Namaste.